Hey, this is Beth at BethJones.net, and I'm doing another video series on marriage. I've got my coffee here. I had to go get a refill because Ray and Leah had drank the rest of the coffee today, so I went and got a refill. I'm talking about my new book, Stained Glass and Marriage, Reflections of Light and Hope by an Imperfect Wife. And this is available at Amazon as an ebook and Barnes & Noble as an ebook, and also at CreateSpace as a physical book, as a print book. And so I would encourage you to check it out. It's a great book where I've shared my testimony about my marriage, comparing marriage to the art of stained glass. And I wanted to talk today on this video series about marriage, about fighting. Do you and your husband or wife fight? Well, for 23 years, Ray and I have fought, and some people think we are absolutely crazy to still be together, and they wonder why we haven't divorced. The reason is we believe marriage is a lasting covenant, and as I shared in the video yesterday, we have been married before, but Ray and I really want to work this out to be a witness of the sustaining power of Jesus Christ, that with God nothing is impossible, and we want to honor our covenant with God and each other. So I want to talk today about when you fight. What are some tips that you can do if you are having problems fighting? And Ray and I fight. We fight loud. We have one volume when we fight. It is loud, very loud. And I actually don't know a whole lot of people that fight the way we do, but that's how we work out our conflicts. So the first thing to do, I've got some tips for you in this book, Stained Glass and Marriage, is to stop. If you're fighting, stop right then and there. Have what is called a strife break. Just stop and say strife break, and then either pray right then and pray for your spouse, pray with each other, or walk away and come back later and talk about it. But prayer is so powerful. You can't be mad at someone you're praying for. It makes your heart tender. And one great resource I recommend by Stormy Omartian is The Power of a Praying Wife. A lot of times we want to pray for someone to change them, and God uses the prayer to change our hearts. So the second thing is to be quiet. Now, this is something I still have to master, but just shut up. Don't keep talking about it or fighting about it. Just be quiet. You can't fight if you're being quiet, if you're silent. Now, you can provoke someone with a look or a type of body language that's offensive to them, but just learn to be quiet. Ask God to help you to close your mouth and duck and get out of the way, because a lot of times the Holy Spirit can reach your husband or your wife in a way that you cannot. The third thing is to forgive daily. Forgive daily. This helps you with that residue of anger, resentment, bitterness, grudges, offenses, hurt, rejection that builds up. As my sister, who is a therapist, says, have a clean slate every day. It's just like a dry erase board. We have one in our kitchen that we write to-dos on, and chores and things we need for the grocery store, scriptures. But each day I will erase what's on the board. Do that with your heart. Erase whatever anger or hurt or offense is there, unforgiveness, bitterness, every day, so you don't have a stockpile of hurts. So those are my tips for today for fighting. I'm still mastering it. Ray and I have been married 23 years. This month, April 11th, 2016. It's been really hard, but we are determined to stay in there in the race until we get to the finish line, because we believe too much is at stake. It's not about us. It's about God and His glory. So be sure to check out my book, Stained Glass and Marriage, Reflections of Light and Hope by an Imperfect Wife. And that's at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and at CreateSpace as a print book. I hope you're enjoying this marriage series, and I will talk to you later with another video on marriage. This is Beth, speaker, author, and VA at BethJones.net. I will see you later. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye-bye.